Mercer Mayor's Critters of the Night, If You Dream a Dragon, written by Erica Farber and J.R. Sansevier. Last night I dreamed about a dragon, and you know what? That dragon came looking for me. He flew right in my window. I jumped out of bed and put on my armor, and I walked right up to that dragon. Then he started to cry. He told me that the great Wazoo had stolen all the baby dragons. A knight in shining armor had to rescue them pronto. Guess who was the knight in shining armor? Me, of course. So I hopped on the dragon's back and I said, "To the castle of the great Wazoo, on the double." The dragon and I flew out the window and up into the sky. We flew through the night to the big black castle of the great Wazoo. The door to the castle was shut tight. There was no way in and no way out. But I knew just what to do. "Fly around the castle 9 times, I told the dragon. All knights know that 9 is the magic number. So the dragon and I flew around the castle, once, twice, 3 times, when out of the darkness came 9 big black birds. They gnashed their beaks and they snapped their claws and they tried to catch us. 4 more times around we flew, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just as those black birds were about to get us, we flew around the castle for a 9th time. Then you know what happened? The castle door opened, and we flew right in. The castle door slammed behind us, and those 9 black birds fell, splash, splunk, into the moat, which was filled with bubbly green goo. The dragon and I tiptoed through a secret passageway until we got to the great hall. There, on the big throne, sat the great Wazoo himself. He was counting his gold and eating chocolate cake. I pulled out my sword and I charged right up to the great Wazoo. "Let those baby dragons go," I yelled. "Never," shouted the great Wazoo. Then the great Wazoo blew his big gold whistle. And guess who flew into the great hall? Those 9 black birds. They were covered with green goo, and boy were they mad. They gnashed their beaks, then they snapped their claws, and they headed right for the dragon and me. So I jumped on top of the great Wazoo and tickled him as hard as I could. The great Wazoo burst out laughing. And then you know what happened? The evil spell of the great Wazoo was broken. Those black birds began to sing. Then they flew into the kitchen and baked a pie. Guess who they put in the pie? The great Wazoo himself. The blackbirds invited the dragon and me for pie and milk. But we had to go. We had a job to do. The dragon and I ran down to the dungeon lickety-split, and we set all the baby dragons free. Boy, were those baby dragons happy to see us. They kissed us and hugged us until I said, "Home, dragon." So the dragon and I flew home, with all the baby dragons flying right behind us. So, if you ever dream about a dragon, don't be scared. He's just looking for a knight in shining armor. He's just looking for you. The end. Mercer Mayor's Critters of the Night, If You Dream a Dragon, written by Erica Farber and J.R. Sansevier.